Hello, everybody. Joey here. Just wanted to give a life update. Um, been kind of quiet on everything, all social media, podcasts, etc., for about 2 months now because a lot of things have happened. Um, as you know, if you've followed me for any time, I moved in June, started a new job, went through training for that, went into my busy season for that, kind of got settled with that and everything. Been having a few physical issues, dealing with clicking in my jaw, TMJ, pain in my jaw, my neck, my shoulders, and all of that, trying to get that taken care of. Um, Dealing with a lot of stress, some minor physical issues, um, some mental health issues with depression and anxiety. Um, so had to reassess and just take a step back away from some things. Physically doing okay since I started my full weight loss journey January of 2021. I am currently, oh, excuse me, down 132 pounds as of this last week. It, as I've talked about before, it has been a slow process, but it is a process. It um, Last weight I had was 244 pounds last time I got on the scale. Started my weight loss journey in January last year, as I said, at 376 pounds. 350 on the day of my gastric bypass surgery. So 106 pounds since then, in about 15, 16 months, give or take there. And just dealing with everything that has happened. Had some sort of relapses of sickness when I eat. So having to relearn different things that make me sick. Having to relearn to pace myself. Trying to up my physical activity as well as moderate my diet so that I'm not getting sick. Um, but it's a constant process. Um, Taking a step back from some of the things has really helped my mental health. Um, and I've tried to always be very open and honest about any struggles that I've had with anxiety and with depression, and going back to that mantra, that center piece of get up, get moving, and then get on with your life. If you can just do those things, sometimes that's a successful day. Everything else is just gravy to me. Um, but some days, that's it. You can't pour from a empty pitcher. And some days my pitcher was empty, so I'm not pouring that day. And just finding what the new normal is. Um, because it's a lot of things to throw at yourself as far as moving, getting a new job, learning a new schedule, trying to keep up with everything that you do, one of those things can throw you off. And I had like three or four of them at once. And so just now learning the new normal, because where I was, like, I had been there and I'd done things for so long, a lot of it's just on automatic pilot. But now learning new things, it takes some time. It really does. It takes time. But learning and making sure that I know that this is a process that you just have to work through. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been working through it, um, through the physical issues as well as the mental health. Both are important, but learning to give myself some grace has really, really helped me. Getting up every day, getting on a schedule, and kind of grinding it out, but grinding it out with grace. Um, and writing every day. I journal every day, a page, just to get my feelings out and down on something to see where I'm at. Kind of take a room check of myself, a temperature check to see how I'm doing, and just reminding myself because we're getting into um, a year ago next week. My wife and I both got COVID, and that was just a crazy time. And then 2 years ago, went out for a walk and came back and just got sick. Like boom, like it was almost like a snap. I'm like, oh, I don't feel good. So remember we got back from our walk, and I just felt cold. I'm like, I'm gonna use the restroom. So I used the restroom. I'm like, I'm just gonna lie down, and I just could not get warm, and I felt sick. And you're talking October of 2020, and had already been going through in my mind, had already inquired and started the road to the weight loss surgery, but that really put me over the top about it, because I had to go into quarantine and I had to go get tested, and we're talking months after the pandemic and all of that started, and everything was just so uncertain, and just being I remember being scared. I'm like, if I get this, my weight is not helping me. So it just solidified what I was already starting to do. And it was just a normal just um, infection, nasal infection, and not COVID. So I was very thankful for that. But the next week I had to go in for my routine physical, and that's when I sat down with my uh, primary care doctor and talked about it because I had to get the um, okay from my primary care to go forward with the surgery. And she had read up on it. She was up on it. She's like, absolutely, signed off on it. And then I went through and got approved and started that whole process, which I've been through um, before, so I'm not going to go further into that. But that's just a quick update and try to get more into back into this and back and get things going normally. But I just wanted to let you know what's been happening with me. So it's going up as a video. It'll also be in the audio, this week's audio podcast of the Joey Harris Show. So with that, like, subscribe, comment, share with friends, um, any way that you get this. so appreciative to everybody out there who watches my videos and listens to my podcast. Just thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm at the Joey Harris on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I'm gonna try to get back into doing more TikToks. Not probably as much as I was doing, but I've not forgotten about you on TikTok. If you want to send me an email, joeyharriscomedy@gmail.com. Thank you all so much. Hope you're doing well, and go out, make it a great night.